Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of
Wind Up Fridays.
It's another Friday, guys. Another Friday, another party. Isn't that what it means? Not necessarily.
And Christmas is around the corner.
Christmas.
Christmas.
Have you guys already started putting up your Christmas trees?
Personally, one put up ours like at the beginning of December. Oh, it could be end of November. Never know.
There's
Never
no
know.
difference between end of November and beginning of December.
None whatsoever.
None whatsoever. Walter, how are you? How have you been since last week when we saw you?
How have I been? I've been okay. You know what's interesting when you said how have you been? Reminds me of the sermon series which are going through at church, which as how are you really? Yeah. And many times we say, hey, I'm okay, but how are you?
Are you really okay?
Yeah, but I'm okay.
Good.
I'm really okay. Just got some things to sort out.
Something's on your mind, man.
Yeah, some things in my mind that I need to sort out,
mind.
and yeah. Apart from that, I'm okay. Like I'm alive. I'm healthy. I'm grateful. That's the most important thing. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm good as well. I'm good.
You are?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you expecting something more? Are you expecting something more, sir?
Off the camera.
So, today.
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please. As you can see by the title, the good, the bad, and the ugly of
SM.
SM is what?
Social media.
Social media, this space where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Walter, start us off with the good.
The good. Okay.
The good about this social and this craze, because when we were on campus, it was just WhatsApp.
I'm glad we didn't have social media when I was on campus, because my mom would be sending me clips of myself when I'm on campus.
From where?
I'm not saying should have if it's like if this craze was like how. So if this craze was back then when I was in campus, it would be a mad thing. Yeah.
Walter here has a small reputation.
I don't regret it, but because it shaped me to a better person. But clearly, it's a whole problem.
I think you've started with the bad.
No, I'm saying I'm not started with the bad. I'm just telling you, if we had this, I just reminiscing.
Yeah.
Like nah. Anyway, so the good. One, I don't know how to break down the good, because are we looking? There's a lot, because on one side, there are several people like me who have earned a lot from social media by
it has brought like a whole other job opportunity or something.
Job opportunities.
Yeah.
Like because I'm like personally I manage like different personality brands. And then you manage companies, organizations, so it's different. So it's a whole thing of like I've gotten work through it, but if
gotten work on it,
and also through it. So as me as an individual, without talking about the work I've done like for other personalities, me as an individual, I've also gotten work like and opportunities to travel because of people have seen my stuff on social media. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, well, this is a good thing. So you just have to keep putting yourself out there, and
Okay,
that's the good.
That's the good. Another good thing is social media. It allows us to interact on a certain level with people we never ever thought we'd interact with.
Yeah, but maybe as you're interacting with other people, you haven't talked about how you're interacting with the swine.
Oh! Simba wakati, guys. Can you imagine the star of the show? The pearl.
We just entered it. We're not serious.
We were ready. We came ready with content for you guys. But today we're drinking Pali Bay. Haliba is a very common brand from South Africa.
Yeah, it is. It's a rosé as well.
Yeah, rosé.
And if you're trying to compare it and the Nederberg rosé, personally I'll go with the Nederberg rosé. This has a little bit more of a sweet taste than the other one. That one has like a little bit of dryness to it as compared to this.
The ingredients here are there's grape juice. I don't know if grape juice is supposed to be like sweeter, but
yeah, I think so.
There's a sweet element in here, but it's not too bad. It's
not bad. It's drinkable.
It's a nice wine.
It's drinkable and it's a budget wine as well, because you can get like at 33,000. You know, we always try to keep it on budget terms.
You guys can surely tell the time of the month it is. We are here waiting patiently.
Before we go back to the expensive guys, those days.
You need to be able to, like, the first 2 episodes of a month. Yeah, we're drinking once, Chardonnay.
Yeah, Chardonnay.
Trapiche. Trapiche, what? Now here, now. Just that humbly going back, yeah.
You have to maintain the budget. We have to stay within our budget for the month.
And we have to show the different sides to it.
Mm-hmm.
If you have money, this is it. If you don't have money, you can still enjoy some wine.
Yeah. So if you ever see us on what's that wine thingy?
Bella Wine.
Don't complain. We shall be testing it. Just testing. Let's see how Bella Wine is. But anyway, you're saying.
So I was saying, it allows us to interact with people we never have interacted with, and it allows us to learn from those people. Case in point, people follow, like, maybe guys, you follow like some basketballers, or you follow, like, you see how, like, they are, maybe if they post their day, you see how they are, like, their routine, like, what do they do, like, what has gotten them to this level that maybe you look up to. So I feel like social media has opened us up to those, and especially for us who do not like reading. Do you like reading books?
No, but I can binge on videos.
But
like,
you're exactly.
Like,
so you're more an audio visual guy.
I'm more of a visual guy. I can binge and then learn from that. But
so now, exactly. So people, you know, like, if you go on TikTok, like, you can do a how-to of anything, how to do something in, I don't know, Word or something.
Yeah.
It's there on TikTok. So I feel like it has opened up all these possibilities to learning and to interact with people who never have interacted. It's such a. Do you know, even when you're following Rihanna, you feel like she's just here near you?
It's like
that. Hi, girl.
Like that day, I was telling my wife that thingy. My friend shared something really amazing recently. I was doing this promo with his son, and I was like, God damn, man, I can't wait to do these promos with my son. I'm talking about my friend LeBron James.
You see, some even live in illusions. It's an illusion that him and LeBron are best
friends. It doesn't know.
It's just social media. It's great. Social media is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whoever, Mark Zuckerberg and friends and crew.
Yeah.
Well done for this thing. I think it's.
It
genius.
It is like
it's genius.
The whole connectivity, and then you can even comment on some people's things, and then they comment. Like, there's a guy I follow, like, he's called Jeremy Lin, and his content is so dope. Like, so dope. Like, and I'm like, so the one time I was seeing his content on Instagram, so I commented it, and I'm like, yo, this is so hilarious. And you responded. So, like,
some emojis just.
Yeah, it's like.
It's still a response.
It's a response, an interaction made. But yeah, I think it's the whole thing of you know, like, you may not know the person, like, personally. Yeah. But or you may not have that connection, but you can be cyber cheerleaders and stuff like that. And like, look at the times of how I've gotten few opportunities just from us being on this space. Yeah.
Oh yes, that reminds me. I was at the club. Anyway, I was out one of these enjoyments, and I was walking to the bathroom in a certain place X. And I know. So I was getting to and someone was like, "Oh, hi, are you have a show called Line on Friday?" I was just like, "What?" You know, this was like last weekend. This weekend that was just past. I was Just now then she said, I'm going to DM you so you remember. Then she will DM. I was happy. You don't think? I think that chick was like, this chick is a bit creepy. She's creepily happy. But anyway, no, you reach out to people and maybe and for us on this other side you end up impacting people or helping someone without per se knowing. So when you find people who actually watch, you're just like, oh wow, nice.
Yeah. The best way to look at it is every number you see is a person. There's a person behind it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
The social media is nice.
Right.
It's really nice. So the bad.
The bad.
Do you have so many or there's nothing bad?
No, there is, just because I'm trying to think if it's bad or ugly. But let me see. So scammers. You know, there's people who the bad of social media is there's some people who use it to scam people.
Yeah.
So you know, like how you say, like, oh, you find a good deal on something and then you follow the lead and then you get into this whole loop of trying to purchase the things, and at the end of the day it's a scammers trying to really own.
Yeah.
So that's really the bad. You can also qualify as ugly, but yeah, the bad. I think that's because they found something which is uglier than that.
In your head.
So I'm like, it's the bad, because many people have been taken advantage of.
Yeah.
Because of it, and minors, so many.
And that's the thing, they say, like, while we are innovating in a positive way, just know there's someone also thinking like a negative way on how to take advantage of that innovation, which is just sad.
What she said.
Yeah, so for me, I think the bad, is really, I feel like social media puts you in like a...
Spotlight?
No, not even from, I'm talking about as a consumer.
Oh, okay.
This is most of my content I feel like mostly as a consumer. Maybe not, but this is as a consumer. Social media, I feel like it puts you in like a trance of sorts. I feel funny, like I can be on my phone after scrolling through Instagram for like 20 minutes. I feel like a zombie. Okay, what I think it's it's called, I think, the consumerism culture. There's just something, and that's why there's so many times that you can be on your phone and you scroll, and after that you just feel so either tired, demotivated, maybe you're in a negative space. Now all that is not, maybe it's what you're consuming on social media, because okay, this we can't say is a bad problem with social media, but you see social media, you find everything. Exactly. So you might realize that you've been feeding on content that was somehow just depressing. Like you've been watching news, at Ebola, at lockdown, at Mobende is what. You hear all that stuff, it ends up like depressing you and you don't even realize it, but it's actually happening in your subconsciously. Yeah. It's subconsciously affecting it. So it's subconsciously like mental health is getting degraded because of what you're consuming on social media.
Yeah, and I get that, because I remember like that time when we were at the peak of the pandemic, and every time you log online and then you see 5,000 dead or 3,000 infected, and you're like,
especially COVID, even COVID.
And today, what's funny, today I read a thing from the New York Post, and they were saying, there's a new variant of COVID which has been made, which is 80% more lethal. And I'm like, has been made in the lab? Why are they making these things? And then someone said, because don't test the vaccines, test the vaccines on that.
Or text them.
Yeah, text. But testing the vaccines on it, I was like, what are we doing? I understand the scientific bit, but I'm like, remember how the first one got out? If this one gets out, it's more lethal.
That's crazy. Yeah. Now you see, all that stuff we get on social media, but also it gives us news. Some of us who don't watch news, but anyway. That's what, for me, I feel like a zombie. So if you feel like me sometimes after scrolling through TikTok, Instagram, like through reels, I just feel like, I'm tired.
From what you're saying, I think the Cranberries were right when they are creating the song Zombie, because they had you in mind. What's in your head?
I want to relate this to a jam.
So the ugly bit about social media is cyberbullying. Personally, I've not really been cyberbullied, but I've seen and heard of the stories of people who have been cyberbullied, and that stuff sucks like hell. Because some people have become suicidal.
Yeah.
Others have really, not even just suicidal, others have really gone through with it because of the trauma they've experienced and stuff like that. So, you know, it's good, but also sometimes can also be a very dark place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally agree. And I feel like maybe my ugly was also related to that. It's just that, you see, as aspiring content creators, we are content creators. As content creators, let me say it in my chest.
Say.
As content creators, you put out your life, you put a certain part of your life out there, right?
Yeah.
And the things you don't want to show, you don't show them. But sometimes if it comes out by mistake and it's in the public eye, and you've been a social media influencer, people see you in this light, it's like you're not allowed to go through stuff. It's like you're not allowed to have problems. So when stuff becomes public, it's so bad. And while they say, okay, fine, you must develop thick skin, it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy to, like, all of a sudden, like, not be hurt by the comments people. People are saying all this stuff about you under your own comments.
Yeah.
You have to disable, overdo what? I've seen people deactivate their accounts. What? All because
of the cyberbullying.
Of the cyberbullying, and like how you want to protect your sanity. So for me, that's the ugly. That's what really scares. Let me tell you people, that's what makes me hold back a lot in this journey, because I don't want to give away too much and then have people feel entitled to knowing other parts, or to, saying things about maybe me. I don't even want my kids to be in harm's way because of...
To protect them as well.
To protect them, like how am I going to protect them? Those are the things that I think about.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, damn, do I really? But I do. I still want to be a content creator. Don't get it twisted. I'll just maneuver. But the problem is this thing of you have to develop thick skin. Well, it's so easy to say. Trust me, it's not an easy thing to do. And I know it's inevitable in this space, but
yeah.
But that bit of, man, like people putting you on blast, man. And you know what's weird? You're like a self-appointed celebrity. No one told you to put your life out
there. Yeah. So, because you've gone so big now, people will look up to you.
Exactly.
Some people look up to you. Some people will expect a lot from you.
Yeah.
And you can't control. You can't control what you can't
control. And when things
control.
go wrong, it's like you're not allowed to be human.
You know what? Like, that's why I related with this guy when he said, it's a hard no. Nas. It's a hard no.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you're out there, guys, and let's just say you're the cyberbully, be different.
Be kind.
Be kind to others.
Be kind to...
Kindness does, you pay nothing.
Yeah, exactly. And if you have like certain content you'll follow and what, then be supportive. If you don't have anything good to say and that person's content bores you and what, you don't have to go ahead and tell them you're boring. Just unfollow. Unsubscribe. If you want, you can even block. If you don't, like, just do what you have to do to protect your space, but don't go out spreading negativity. Yeah. That's how social media. Social media is like a whole TV. Do you know? Like, people don't be on TV. They get onto their phone, the TV is on, and guess what they're doing? Scrolling through. It's a whole entertainment, just it's like a whole new world. It's a virtual world.
It's a whole new world. What she saying?
Guys, that was our thoughts on the good, bad, and the ugly about social media. Again, please interact with us in the comments section. Let us know on Instagram, on YouTube, what you think we could have missed out, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.
And if you can do one thing today, choose to be kind.
Be kind. Be kind. Be nice. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Peace.
And be out.